Hey guys, want to talk to you for just a second about these Vincero watches. I've been rocking mine for a few weeks now, and I am really digging it. People give me compliments on it all the time. Vincero is a company that wanted to get away from this terrible trend of cheesy, cheap, minimalist watches and provide a bold look at a fair price. All their watches use a 316L surgical grade stainless steel case at 43 millimeters with a sapphire crystal in the front and a 5 atmosphere water resistant case back. So you might not dive in it, but you can certainly wear it in the pool or the shower. The hands are luminous, certain models have working chronographs, and the movement is a Citizen Miyota quartz movement, so you know it's going to work. Even my cameraman is rocking one today. All Vincero watches come beautifully presented in a gift-ready box, so order one for yourself and one for someone you love to make them look as good as you do. Hit the link I've got in the description for a special price for Smoking Tire viewers exclusively from Vincero. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Gridlife Midwest Motorsports and Music Festival here at Gingerman Raceway in South Haven, Michigan. Day 2. It is a beautiful morning to be on track. We had a great concert last night. This whole scene was a complete shit show. It was really fun. But it's lovely 65-degree weather. It's going to be very hot later, but right now it's good. And this is a 2017 BMW M3 sedan. Now, I have reviewed the M4 in both stick and auto. I've reviewed modified versions of the M3 and the M4, but I've never actually had to really get out on a racetrack with one, and so that's why this is a really nice opportunity, and thank you to BMW for lending me this car. This is the perfect Gridlife spec BMW. It is Yasmarina blue, sedan over black wheels. It is a manual transmission. It has cloth seats and ceramic brakes, and basically not much else. It does have the executive package, which gives you the heads-up display, which I like. Full color heads-up display, backup camera, heated steering wheel, heated seats. So this car's $82,000 as tested. However, it does have some extraneous things like the active lane departure and some other stuff. You can whack all that stuff off, and you could have this basically the exact same car for around 72 grand, or even less, under 70, if you wanted to do it without the ceramic brakes, which this one has. Oh, I was sent out and then I was stopped.
Sorry, 1 second.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, I got a little bit of a false start, but no problem. It's your fault.
My bad.
It's all your fault.
You can blame me.
It's okay. I'm just ready. I'm ready to go on the track, bro.
Oh, I know.
I'm ready to go on the track, bro.
You're gonna break the record, I already know.
Right? I'd like to put a transponder on this thing. I bet it's fast, actually. It's running pretty good.
Turbo
If we
charge.
got an extra tomorrow, we'll do it.
Yeah, I got. Is there one tomorrow?
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's hit it.
Okay, racetrack time. Bye. Okay, here we go. Morning session, first run of the day. Gingerman. Beautiful 11-turn racetrack. I do have to drive with the window down, which is not ideal, but with our new audio setup, we should be okay. I'm running with everything in Sport Plus, chassis, steering, and suspension in Sport Plus, and traction control is fully disabled, or at least I feel like it is. 425 horsepower, turbocharged inline 6, coming at ya. Beautiful sharp steering in this car. Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires. Great chassis dynamics out of this thing. You know, the more I drive modified M3s, the more I have come to appreciate the stock ones. I don't love how they sound, but it's got a kind of a nice growl to it with the exhaust valves open. I love the balance of this car. It's really easy to get it to understeer or oversteer by balancing throttle and steering. Good morning. Wave to our corner workers. Wow, I turned in way early there, which is not going to set me up for the exit. That turn 10 entry, you have to take way wide and late, and I get one open lap before I'm going to be in traffic. This is not going to be the full, wow, 125 right there, like it's nothing, like it's butter. This is not going to be the full Dorifto session. I'm going to do the Dorifto session later, I think. But as I round the start finish now, I feel like I am about to be in some traffic. Get down, get down! Yep, a bit of oversteer there. It's making me work for it. Right here, we're going to be able to dance that back end. There it is, lovely. The balance is so good. You really understand why people love these cars. I've been in this thing for 2 days and I get it. I do. Leave it in third here. Send it right down to this apex. Maybe a little bit of, nope, no oversteer there. It's so neutral. Ceramic brakes working good. Little squeal from that outside front. He's working hard. Pulling some G's, man. I can feel the bolstering and these cloth seats hold me in, but I'm feeling it in my stomach. See, does he have this line? No, he's turning in way early. You want to turn in late? Watch, see how much better this sets you up with the smoky Civic, and we're out. Like a disco. Wow, I can smell that one. There's 90. There's 100. 110. There's 120. 125. Whoa! Easy to overcook that one in this car. Woohoo! Lovely little thing. Ton of car. It's a ton of car. Really lean it in here. Dorifto. Slight Dorifto. I can't really help myself. Sometimes, there's some understeer. That was not really a brilliant entry. Sometimes you can't help yourself though, and you really want to just huck it and slide. They're gonna yell at me for sliding in the open track sessions. I know I'm getting yelled at when I get off track. Hopefully I can avoid a black flag though. If you're out there, Gridlife people watching this, I'm sorry. It's the car. The car just wants to oversteer. Good balance though, very easy to correct. Very nice. I really, really like this car. I'll tell you something though. Something about the M3. When I was driving it down here from Detroit to Gingerman on the highway, I drove like a total dick. Something about this car just made me want to drive like an absolute ass. And I did, I really did. Little cut there. Oh, I'm gonna stay out for this whole session because it is so good. You gotta go way late, dive it in, and then get on the power early. Sail it out to the exit wide here. That's how you take that one. It took me about 1.5 years to learn that proper line. I'm braking like a pussy at the end of this one because this turn 11, if you overcook that, it gets kind of scary. You can leave it in third and ride that wave of torque. This turbo motor has a big, wide torque band. Really, really big, easy to use. Onto the brakes, over the crest. Managing, I'm managing. Come on, come on. Wind out third gear to the end here. I suck. Too much. All right, I'll calm it down. fun. Got a little ahead of myself, little too much angle, hit the lock stops. Chris Harris, I'm not you. I'm trying, but I'm not you. But I am enjoying myself. I understand the love for the M3. Even if it doesn't sound as good as the V8s, one of my favorite things about this car, wow, really getting some over there. One of my favorite things is that I sit down in it. I don't feel like I'm sitting on top of it like with the old E92 cars. I'm right down in it. Come on. Whee! See, this car feels really fast on the track, but when you're on the highway, oh my God, does it feel fast. You can just make other cars just vanish with this thing, especially if they're not ready for you. Found a Celica rally car. Come on, slower, 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 slower. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. And I'm gonna go by him on the inside. Easy, easy. Come on, less drift here, less drift, less drift. Kept it a little more in line there because I had a car behind me. This is good fun, man. This is really, really good fun. Brakes are really holding up. Get down, get down. Ugly, ugly, Farah. That was ugly. People on the internet were like, oh, aren't you worried the ceramics are going to overheat? Apparently, that's been some kind of an issue in the M3 community. So far, so good for me. I could have taken a much wider entry there, and it might ruin my radius for this, or maybe not. I'm going to hold the wheel pretty much at a constant radius there. That's how you get to that apex. You could really do this whole track in third and fourth if you wanted to. You know, I'm braking at the 5 there for this corner, but I'm still going about 120 on that straightaway. Get down. Get down, get down. Get the point by from that Civic. Really fun. Daddy Reiki. Really fast. Just a slight amount of fade now. Well, I don't know if it's fade or just the pedals getting a little soft, but they're working. Making me work a little bit. Oh, they're working. Get down. God, I like this car a lot, man. And you know, I said when I always talk about cars being the right size. Now, if we were home in LA and I had to go to the grocery store, in and out of my garage, I may be talking about size, but I will say Michigan has a lot of space, the racetrack has a lot of space, and out here, at the kind of speed and agility that this car carries, it really does shrink around you. It doesn't really feel like it's too big, especially once you factor in the back seat. You know, it's a sedan, it's not a big doored coupe, so catch up with that S2000 life. Wow, as it turns out, I really don't need to go to 4th gear there at all. S2000 life. Back end, just a mild amount of oversteer. Listen to that thing. Flipping the yams, whipping and flipping the yams. Nope, that was the wrong spot. I didn't know if he saw me, even though I'm pretty sure he did. Copy that. Thank you, sir. Slight miscommunication, I'm pretty sure on my part. Pretty sure he was trying to let me in, but better safe than sorry. Woo! Man, this thing takes a beating. So far, only an eighth of a tank used. That's good. Oh, that Civic in front of me, full three-wheel motion through turn 9. Watch how fast I mean, it's just a Civic, but watch this. Okay, last lap before we call this one a video. Woo-hoo-hoo! I like this car very, very much. Oh, huge puff of smoke from something back there. That didn't look good. Get down. Balance the oversteer. If I do it right, the car has it. The car 100% has it. If something goes wrong, I assure you it's me. But the more I drive the modified ones, the more I realize just how much BMW nailed this from the factory. Even the sound, which is admittedly not the most symphonic sound that BMW has produced, I will say is far, far better than what these things sound like with aftermarket exhaust. They are no bueno with exhaust. But this one, at least from in the car, even if it doesn't sound as good as the V8, is pretty enjoyable. Alright, and we're going to go into the pits there. This is a lovely car, and I mean, if you wanted to get rid of the executive package, you save $4 grand. You want to get rid of the, you can save like $1,900 by getting rid of the dumb driver's assistance package. You could get a car that is fundamentally identical to what I'm driving for under $70,000, and that is a ton of car for that kind of money. This thing is great. And although if we were home in LA, I'd probably say, you know, the automatic. Out here, Gridlife spec, track day road trip weekend, boom. This is exactly it. Cloth seats, 3 pedals, ceramic brakes, and basically not much else. That is real nice, and I am about that life. So check out the Gridlife Motorsports and Music Festival. It is the track event to be at. It's crazy out here. It's really fun. And yeah, Atlanta, Road Atlanta in August. See me at Gridlife Atlanta, and I'll have a different car to play with, and we're gonna go drive some more stuff. So I'll see you in a minute.